The Waikato region is the beating heart of the North Island and a place we are all proud to call home. Collectively, we're 450,000 strong, living in one city and 10 districts. At Waikato Regional Council, our work is about building healthy environments, strong economies and vibrant communities. It's all about ensuring the success of Aotearoa. To achieve that, we'll spend about $123 million this year, and of that spend, around $84 million is funded by you. That works out to around $416 a year per household in the Waikato region. The rest comes from fees and charges, government grants, and investment income. It's your Waikato and we want you to be informed on how that money is spent. So let's take a look at some of the key projects over the 2017-18 year. We're spending about $27.9 million on science and strategy this year. This covers monitoring the health and developing policy to protect our rivers, streams and coastal waters, our biodiversity and air quality, while also working with others to grow our economy. One of our biggest projects is mapping how fresh water will be managed over the next 30 to 50 years. We'll expect to transport more than 4 million passengers this year, while rolling out improvements to our public buses, timetables and systems. We'll also provide services for people with disabilities. All up, that will cost us about $23.7 million. Our catchments are important to us, and protecting and improving them involves a huge and varied range of work. Everything from managing plant and animal pests to protecting and improving the health of our waterways and harbours. This year we'll spend about $22.8 million on this work. One of our big jobs is to work with landowners, iwi and Māori to reduce soil erosion and improve water quality near Honekiwi and Te Pahu. We're also planning large-scale programs to support the National Predator-Free 2050 program. Protecting people, property and productive farmland from flooding will cost $19 million. This year we'll have a focus on upgrading stop banks on the Piako and Waiho rivers. Our business as usual work will continue as well. That's things like monitoring river and rainfall levels and running flood control schemes. Speaking of rivers, we're making some bold moves to clean up the water quality of our Waipa and Waikato rivers. Having worked with iwi and stakeholders to create the Healthy Rivers Waiora proposed plan change, we're now preparing to implement that plan. While this work is a priority in our resource use spend, there's lots of other work we do too, like responding to reports of possible pollution, investigating alleged breaches of rules or consent conditions, making sure people enjoy our waterways safely, and regulating the use of natural resources via resource consents. It's an all-up cost of about $15.2 million. About $9.9 million will be spent on community and services this year, which covers a whole range of things like road safety, funding for clean heating, promoting sustainability and helping our surf lifesaving, Coast Guard and the rescue helicopter. This year we want to get more effluent from stock trucks off the road, so we're working with the New Zealand Transport Agency to identify new dump sites. And because we value all the environmental work done by individuals and community groups, we're rolling out the new online tool Smarty Grants to make it easier for people to apply for funding. Last but not least, we'll be spending about $3.8 million on emergency management. Of that spend, around $2.2 million is for work carried out by the Civil Defence and Emergency Management Group to ensure we're all prepared should a disaster strike. This year, the group will be shifting to a purpose-built building in central Hamilton, where hopefully, if a significant event happens, they will be able to continue to operate. Our council also does a lot of work to better understand the impacts of hazards like tsunami and climate change, so you can make informed decisions about what you do and where you live. It's a spend of around $1.6 million. As you can see, there are lots of exciting things planned for 2017-18, but we can't make all of these things happen on our own. So we look forward to working together with you. the people of the Waikato.